complete!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Mbappe. And here's Messi.
Always goal side, looking for options for movement. And he's straight offside. And it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! And the ball's... That's another chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ødegaard. Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. And he was alert to it. Yamal, pressing high and with purpose. Diaz. And here's Dembele. Played into space. He's being urged to shoot. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Tacho attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Mbappe. Guardiola. Rice. Ødegaard. Now it's Drogba. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Serginho. Ødegaard. And this is Dembele. That's very neat. Messi. Kane.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. Rice. Now it's Drogba. Great vision. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substitution in progress.
Japan get the ball rolling for the second period. De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tacho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Japan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
It's a promising position. Cross from Hakimi. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Chance here to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's in a great position here. Knocks it out wide. That's a good ball. He's having a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Odegaard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Serginho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Conte. Now it's Kane. Spread to the right. In towards the back stick. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Japan still have the cards to affect this game.
71,550.
Oh, that's clever. Space for him to turn and look. Dembele will not want to lose out here. Yamal! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Point-blank header! Japan have the chance to go the other way. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. Messi. This man very much flavour of the month. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Dembele. It's a pretty loose pass. Pacho. De Bruyne. Over to the right flank. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. And he shoots!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Messi. Now it's Kane. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Messi. Now it's Kane. Looking for the run. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Courtois claims it. Safe hands.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Hakimi picks it up out wide. Played with speed from back to front. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but... Oh, they could be caught out! Shot a goal! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for Inter.
So,
Number
third quarter of the
19,
game.
Yamal. Coming on the field is number 18, Rafinha. Substitutions taking place.
There's a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi.
That's going in strongly.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Substitution for Inter. Number 8, Erdegaard. Coming
It's a
on
good
to replace
30,
him is
35 yards out,
number
this.
6,
Well,
Pedri.
great position for a cross this,
Substitution.
Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Rice getting this one clear. Good ball, good take.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Drogba. Chance, surely! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
There will be 3 minutes
Inter
added
Milan
time.
look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Diaz is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Volunteers for each
The
block.
end of the game.
Please report to the
Reflections.
staff room immediately.
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Japan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something. It's fallen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Delivers the ball. That's an excellent interception. Messi. That's a cute ball. And this is Messi. He has found the way through. Caicedo.
Mbappe. De Bruyne.
Oh, that's a key interception. Trossard. And it's Valverde. And this is Messi. Raul. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Valverde. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Trossard proves just a little bit too strong. Lovely, now then. Has to go back here. Conte. And here's Valverde. And that was very necessary. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Valverde. This is a promising build-up. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Japan yet to have an attempt on goal. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caicedo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Triol does well to get it back. And it's Forlan. Nicely shaped ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tries from a long way out. It's anyone's ball now. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Conte. Not the most accurate pass.
De Bruyne.
Forlan. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Trossard. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Rodri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ball is over the line. Mbappe. Now Trossard. That's destined for the flank. Thinks about the shot. Not the most convincing of passes. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Conte. Caicedo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's been slit through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, what a mistake! Pings it across.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That is good alertness. Someone who's featured heavily of late, in a good sense, of course. Trossard. Great vision. And this is Messi. This looks promising. Triol clears without hesitation. That's a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, good take in a good area. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Caicedo. Mbappe. Nice looking ball. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Japan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Messi. Kante deals with that comfortably.
De Bruyne.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Serginho. And it's made its way to him.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Raul gets into a good position. He's found a way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Raul clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do it.
Batistuta! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well, that's a dangerous shoot! And no mistake! Arsenal are level!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nice bit of trickery. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Conte. He won't be happy with that one.
Mbappe.
Forward it goes. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Caicedo.
Mbappe.
Delivery from Mbappe. Raul aims beyond the defence. And that could set him on his way. And he's there to belt it away.
De Bruyne.
Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, important interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Raul. Impressive jump. Caught offside that time.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Caicedo. Vardiol. Caicedo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Knocks it into space. Valverde shapes to shoot! Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Japan leading now.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
That's Valverde. Great ball, and he's in here. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space. Good ball, good take. Look at the space here. Space for him to turn and look. Now this could be a chance. That's a good ball. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Caicedo makes the interception. Serginho. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Japan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
Please be
Valverde picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Japan definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something